Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Dadisajoke, and welcome to the first episode of Dadisajoke Weekend Report. That's about it. Anyway, let's talk about a few things that have been on my mind these last couple of days. Let's see here. First off, I want to bring out some good news. If you haven't watched the movie Tetris yet, do yourself a favor and go see it. Or, sorry, it's on Disney Plus, I think it is. Check it out. It's such a well-made movie. Now, it's not a documentary, so don't expect a documentary type of movie. It's a dramatized type of show, or type of movie, but it has intrigue, fun, retro gaming. It's got everything in it. And you know what? You'll learn something interesting in this, and this comes back to what Atari is doing right now. Getting licenses for games is not easy. It's not even close to easy. Now, in the movie Tetris, it was overblown. There's other situations that made it worse, but it just goes to show you how interesting and nasty getting licenses can be. Okay? So if you're out there saying, well, why doesn't Atari have this game? Well, they don't have the license for it anymore. Somebody else had it. Well, why can't they get it? Watch the movie and you'll find out. Let me know, please. Let me know what you think of it after you watch the movie. Okay, second of all, there was an issue that cropped up on the Atari VCS Discord server. I'm Canadian, and there was a Canadian that just went off the deep end and totally started complaining how, it's not fair that they're not shipping to Canada. We can't get anything shipped here, blah, blah, blah. Is there an embargo against Canada? You know what? Look, you're overblowing it. You got to remember, when Atari first came up a couple of years ago, it was under Infogames, the French company. Now things have switched over, and Wade Rosen, sorry Wade, is running the show now, and he's doing everything possible to sort of erase that modern past or what just happened and move Atari forward. And I'll get in why he's moving it forward. But as a company, just think logically for a second, everybody out there. Think logically for a second. And I know this is not just for Canadians. This is for Atari fans all over the freaking world, okay? It sucks. Yes, I get it. If you want an Atari VCS really bad, you got to go through hoops to get one, and it's a big pain in the ass. It ends up being more expensive and what have you. I get it. I went through the exact same thing. But realistically, think about it. Wouldn't they want to do that? Wouldn't they want to do and sell it everywhere? And allow to people, in Japan, in the EU, in Africa, in North America, everywhere. Well, except for the US, but you know what I'm saying. Of course they want that. And realistically, there's only really about 20 to 40 people working at the company right now. Don't expect miracles overnight. They're going to work on this. They're going to get this. And for them, it's a boon in money. And for us as fans, is we get the products that we want. So, don't bitch because they're trying to work on it. That's my feeling. I'm not an insider. I'm not an Atari, I'm just an Atari fan. And, that's just my feeling. So here's the other thing. Also, I've been hearing rumors and stuff like that Atari will destroy the company they just bought, Night Dive Studios. Again, that doesn't make sense. Why would they buy a company and destroy it? You buy a company so when you have IPs that you want done, because you don't have your own software house or development house in your office, you go to the people that you bought and say, listen, here's a game Can you recharge this, or can you make a new version of it? Blah, blah, blah. But you guys can still continue doing what you're doing. Because Night Dive Studios has some pretty cool games, and they have System Shock coming out, which is very cool, which I'm going to get my hands on for the PC. But just think about it again. Why would they do that? Now they have their own studio, so they can say, okay, and they just bought a whole bunch of IPs. Was it 15 of them or 10 of them? And 2 of them were Berserk and Frenzy, okay? So you take all those 15 or 10 IPs and you go to Night Dive Studios. Here's the games. This is what we want. Go nuts, right? Build it for us so we can publish it, right? They can publish it on their own system. They can publish it on other systems. Publishing rights is king. That's what you got to do. So having your own studio that you can go and walk over there without begging other studios to do it for you and giving them allotting time and blah 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 and writing contracts and what have you. At least now you can go here. Here's the 15 IPs. I want recharge games of this. I want new versions of this, and I want this. And they'll do it for you because you own them, right? And you're paying them. That's not destroying a company. That's helping out a company. Think about it. What else do I have to say? Oh yeah. So again, and I'm gonna go back to Wade Rosen being the CEO right now. Info Games seems like they're out of the picture. No more Atari hotels. No more, blah blah blah. If Wade wants to continue that and just put the logo, on a NASCAR, on a racing car, or on a hotel, that is money for them. Don't you guys want Atari to succeed? Again, think about it. Don't you want them to succeed? So doing stupid things like that a lot of people think it is, it's money for them. And that money they can sink into buying another studio or giving bonuses to Night Dive Studios. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Anyways, folks, I think that's it. That's all I have for this week. Anyways, this is Dadisajoke, and this is the Weekend Report, and we'll see you next time. Take care.